Hi guys. So today I have a story to tell you, and this story is predominantly about power, and in particular about feeling in your own power. I believe that many light workers, and you can call everybody basically on earth a light worker right now, has some issues or some matters about power, whether it be their personal power or feeling not powerful enough just to be in this world, or let's say not powerful enough to interact with other people, feeling worse or feeling better, feeling like who am I to be doing this? Or who am I to be helping people? Or who am I to be famous? All this is related to your personal power. And your power center is usually in the solar plexus. This is where you can feel it. All right. So if there are any moments in your life when you don't feel powerful, or maybe there is some imbalance about the power center, you probably feel it in your solar plexus, which is in your belly or in just under your ribs in this area. And it's most often manifesting as kind of like a tightness in your belly, or like a really uncomfortable feeling, or kind of butterflies, but in the bad kind of way. That just should tell you, this like the alarm bells going. It's like, oh, okay, this is something to do with my power and how I show myself to the world and how I express myself. All right. So the story is from my own experience, obviously. The other day I was walking to a train station to get a train to Glasgow, and I felt that it was like dark and windy, and there was nobody on the streets, and I was like, I feel there could be some more light here. And because I work with angels and the ascended masters, and the energies in general, and many people work with different kinds of energies, I just like to kind of interact with all these beings of light around me, including my own soul. So I was walking, and it was like cold, dark, and windy, and I thought to myself, yeah, like this area needs some more light. So I usually just take a breath and I speak, and I said, let's have a little bit more light in here. And with that, I could feel my heart center and my light kind of expanding in that moment. And shortly after, the feeling of exhilaration and feeling, wow, it's great. I can feel the light just kind of flooding in and spreading throughout the neighborhood. Shortly after that, I felt this like a tightness, like a kind of fear. And I knew straight away that it was this alarm that I have some power issues. And because it was a moment of awareness for me, I asked my guides, I asked myself, what is this about exactly? And I was shown an image, and I guess if you are a Lord of the Rings fan, you would exactly know what I'm talking about, where the wizard Gandalf and the whole group are going into the mines of Moria. And Gandalf is holding his staff, a big staff with a crystal on top. And he's asking to have a bit more light. He's saying, let's have a bit more light to have a look at the mines. And so, like, this wonderful grandeur image of the mines appears, and it's like, you know, very, very high ceilings and big columns, and it's like, wow, this effect, wow. I know that in the movie, the Mines of Moria scene is actually not ending so great. Okay? So I associate like the spreading of the light with kind of not great endings. All right? So this image of Gandalf and him being in the mines of Moria, just having more light, calling more light, and spreading it around was exactly what I was doing in my area. And then I have this belief that if I shine more light, if I call more light, if I work with light and kind of spread it around, and I feel in my own power, because, you know, we are infinite beings and we are all powerful, and we can call light any place, anytime, and just ask that it is spread and that it helps to raise the vibration of the place, you know, the area, wherever you are, your home. And in that moment, I could feel this belief really kicking in. And it was a great image for my guidance or my guides to show me in that moment, because it was exactly the representative of the belief I was holding and that I have probably gained during past lifetimes, and a belief that is probably a belief of many, many people on the planet right now, that if they are happy, there will be something to bring them down. So I don't know if you ever had a situation you were really happy and joyful and smiling, kind of feeling like, you know, you could take on the world, or like feeling like jumping around, and somebody would just come in into your space, and it's like, what are you so happy about? And kind of judge you because you were feeling this happiness. So you see this belief about, like, let's not be so happy because something bad might happen, or let's not show ourselves too much because we might get hurt, or let's not call too much light because maybe darkness can come in and end it all. This is a belief that is running in the society very, very strong, and a belief that we are all clearing right now. I think you have noticed that a lot of people kind of step into their personal power, and that is like regarding their lives, like their personal lives, and also like the whole countries, people just um, realizing that maybe things have not been working great, especially under a reign of some governments. And so there is lots of actions and petitions and even protests to change that. And people really start realizing that in order to change something, they need to change themselves first and their own lives. So be aware and pay attention to those moments when you feel it's like, I could totally do it, or like, I could totally help here. And then shortly after this, intuitive feeling, you have that, like this crunch in your stomach. And it feels, no, actually, I couldn't. And maybe your shoulders also tense up. And maybe in your head, you're just like, thinking intensively, and it's like, no, like your ego mind is just saying, no, of course you cannot do it, like, who are you to do it? And you yourself, there's so many other people that could do it better, another belief. So be aware and be mindful of these moments when there is something happening about your personal power, okay? Because just by observing yourself, you can really change the way you handle your personal power and the way you express yourself to the world and the way other people see you, perceive you, and also interact with you. Because you will notice that once you claim your power, once you bring your power back to you, back to your center, people will feel that and will also treat you with more respect and will treat you more equally with them. For example, if there is a boss that is kind of harassing you and you feel inferior, then that will be changing. So stay steadfast and enjoy that process of bringing your power back to you, of bringing it back to your center and just owning yourself and your life. Okay, this is as much as I wanted to share today. So thank you very much for listening, and I wish you to be in your power fully. Take care. Bye.